Jeff Blankman joined right now by three of the Kuemper boys soccer team as they knock off Greene County here today, 3-2 over in Denison to advance into the sub-state final coming up Saturday. That game originally scheduled for Gilbert. We'll see if that is where it's played. But let's talk with Caden Pedelty, who scored what turned out to be the game-winning goal here today. Caden, you guys knew it was going to be a hard-fought win. You guys had taken this team on earlier this year and got a 1-0 victory that night in a really exciting match. A little more offense, especially early in that first half tonight. Talk about how this match played out.
Well, I mean, it went back and forth the whole game. Obviously, we scored, they scored, we scored, they scored. And then there was a point in the game where it was just either or. They were getting shots, we were getting shots, and that towards the end, they were getting a lot of shots. But, I mean, we just made the most of our opportunities and ended up winning the game.
Even though you guys had beaten them 1-0 the last time you played them, how much did it help to score there? I mean, you guys scored almost immediately in this match. How did that help you guys?
It helped so much because it gave us momentum. It gave us a jump start, gave them a little bit more momentum, and then, get ready. We scored, we're up, get us more into the game instead of it going back and forth and dragging on. Gave us some momentum.
They answered a little bit later in the half, then you guys went up 2-1. They tied it up at 2-2 going into the halftime. Talk about the offense in the first half and how you guys were able to get your shots.
Just connecting passes. That's all it is, and good balls. We gave each other good balls, 1-2s, combos. That's how we get our opportunities to score. Just a great pass and then another great pass, and then great passes to set up shots. That's all it is, great passes.
Header for you, kind of in a crowd today, turns out to be the game winner. Put you guys up 3-2. Take us through that play and what you saw as that play developed.
Honestly, when I score, it's kind of a blur, but from what I remember, I see a ball coming up. I just went up. I knew people were around me. I just needed to get up higher than them, and I guess I ended up getting higher than them, get my back of my head on it. I think it went off another defender, but ended up going in. So that's all I remember from the play.
Potentially a rematch coming up with Gilbert Saturday, probably over there if they advance tonight over Sioux Center. What do you guys got to do? You beat them the first time. What do you got to do to come up with another win?
Just play our game. That's all we got to do. Just keep doing us, and everything will fall into place.
Well, I tell you what, Caden, appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on a great match today.
Thanks, Jeff.
Let's move over now to Connor Stoelk, who had the second goal here today. Tell you what, take us through that play, and how did that one play out for you?
Well, I saw the ball coming over my head. I lost balance a little bit, but I just stuck with it. I had a couple guys on me. Ball came to my foot. I saw the keeper was off balance. I just took it to the left post.
You guys attacked them well, especially early on today. What was the game plan, and what were you guys looking to do?
Just connect passes, out hustle, overall just try to possess what they do, connect a lot of passes.
Looked like a fairly physical game at times out there. I think that worked to your guys' advantage today. That was something you guys thought about coming into this, was maybe trying to be the more aggressive and the more physical of the two teams?
Yeah, coming in today, we definitely talked about winning 50-50 balls. We had the height advantage, the size advantage. They're a smaller team. Still, they have a lot of good athletes, but we just have the bigger athletes, and that was our game plan too as well.
Talk about
50-50 balls.
Talk about what you thought stood out for you for this team today and what the difference was in the match.
What stood out to me is how we could out-hustle them when we needed to. We took advantage of our opportunities to score. When they were down on our side, they had a lot of good chances to score and a lot of good rips, but when we got our chances, we capitalized.
What's this mean for you to have a big goal here? Because without your goal, you guys maybe don't pull this one out.
It means the world to me, honestly. Coming in today, I probably wasn't thinking in my head I was going to score a goal, but when the opportunity arises, I just decided to take advantage of the moment.
What's the mental aspect of it for you then? To be, like you said, you weren't thinking, I may not get that chance to score, but then you were mentally ready to score when you needed to be.
Always when I'm coming up to that flag, coming to the middle of the field, before I come on, I'm always thinking I got to give it 110%, give it all, do everything I can to do to make sure we keep the ball in our possession.
Well, I tell you what, Connor, great job today. Congratulations on the victory. Best of luck against Gilbert coming up on Saturday.
Thank you.
You bet. Let's move over now to John Mayhall, the goalie for this team. And John, they were coming at you pretty hard at times today, but you were able to stand up most of the time and come up with some big saves. Talk about what it was like behind the defense tonight, what you were seeing from them.
Yeah, it was just pretty, it was so fast, and they were a really good team, especially number 9 and 11. But knowing that I have great defense, made it a lot easier than it would have been.
What stood out for you about the guys in front of you and the defense that they helped provide today?
They just keep you up, and when they scored those first two on me, I was down and in the dumps, and they just picked me up and it's not your fault, and yeah. It's just, yeah.
They did get 2 goals against you in the first half. I don't think anybody scored 2 goals against you all season long. So how were they able to take advantage and get some goals today? Because I think their quickness was a part of that, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were very good dribblers, and they were very quick, and they hit their shots when they had the open shots.
What adjustments did you make in the second half between you and the coaching staff as you guys able to shut them out here in the second half?
Be a little bit more aggressive off the ball, and then wait when I do get the ball, and then to just give it 110% when you're diving for a ball.
You guys went up 3-2 around the 15-minute mark there of the second half. What went through your mind at that point about what you needed to do to secure that victory?
I just needed to stay calm and keep a good composure and just make sure nothing gets behind me.
Well, I tell you what, congratulations, great victory. Actually, one last question for you. You played Gilbert earlier this year. What do you remember from them, and how do you expect them to attack you coming up on Saturday, if that's who you play?
They were very good with the ball, and they had good possession, and they had one that was a header off a corner, but I think we can stop them, and I think we can win the game.
Well, I tell you what, John, appreciate you joining us here today. Congratulations on a great win here today.
Thank you.